Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another Spooky Saturdays with Mike. Woo-hoo. You know what that means, guys? We're going to be looking at another scary story. But before we get into that, guys, please subscribe if you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 156,000 subscribers, and I would love you to join me on this journey. So hit subscribe and join the fam. But what's going on, you guys, and welcome back, and I hope you guys are having a good weekend. But tonight, we're going to be looking at another scary story, and this story is called Brand Name Clothing. Now, this is a creepy story about a boy from France who is like 16 years old, right? And he's addicted, he's like crazy and obsessed about buying brand name clothing. He won't wear anything else. Like, it's just, that's the only stuff he will wear. And his parents are like always spoiling him and buying him all these brand name clothing until something really disturbing happens. But enough of the jibber jabber. Let's jump right over to the story. Brand name clothing. There was a 16-year-old boy named Christophe who lived in France. He was obsessed with brand name clothing and refused to wear anything else. Every garment in his wardrobe bore the label of a famous designer. He had Lacoste polo shirts, Abercrombie and Fitch t-shirts, Tommy Hilfiger sweaters, and a Hugo Boss jacket. His shirts were made by Armani, his ties were made by Ralph Lauren, and his underwear was all Calvin Klein. He also had Louis Vuitton belts and Levi's jeans, Gucci shoes, and Nike sneakers. His parents spoiled him and bought him everything he wanted. They both worked hard in order to earn enough money to satisfy their son's expensive tastes. It had been years since they had bought any new clothes for themselves. However, Christophe was selfish and never appreciated the sacrifices that they made for him. One day, he told them that he needed a new pair of sneakers. That evening, they returned from the local department store and handed him a bag. Christophe snatched it from their hands without even saying thank you. When he opened it and looked inside, he suddenly flew into a fury. "Murder! You idiots!" he shouted angrily. "Putain! How could you be so stupid?" "What, Christophe?" asked his mother timidly. "What's wrong? Are they the wrong size?" Christophe was seething with anger. "Murder! They're the wrong color," he snapped. "These are blue. I asked you for red. Putain! I specifically said red Nikes." "Couldn't you just try these ones on?" his father begged. "Perhaps you would like them." Boiling with rage, Christophe picked up one of the sneakers and slapped his father across the face with it. "Murder!" he screamed. "I said red, not blue. You expect me to wear the blue sneakers, you old fool? Putain! I wouldn't be caught dead in these things. Take them away and burn them." He threw the sneakers at his parents and slammed his bedroom door. The next day, Christophe was walking through the park when he spotted a young boy who was wearing an eye-catching pair of white Nike sneakers. "Murder!" said Christophe to himself. "I've never seen Nikes like this anywhere in France. Putain! They must be a US model that he had custom made and ordered online. I have to have them." He looked around and saw a heavy tree branch lying on the grass. Picking it up, he made his way across the park to the bench where the boy was sitting. Christophe approached quietly, sneaking up behind the boy. He raised the piece of wood above him and brought it crashing down on the boy's head. Then, he pounced on the dazed boy and began kicking and punching him violently until the youth was no longer moving. Christophe was breathing heavily, and adrenaline was pumping through his veins. He began unlacing the boy's white Nikes and pulled them off. Just as he was putting the sneakers on his own feet, he heard shouts coming from behind. Looking over his shoulder, he saw a policeman running towards him. Christophe stopped lacing the sneakers up and took off running. He dashed out of the park, closely followed by the policeman. He jumped over bushes and dodged through alleyways trying to lose his pursuer. But whenever he looked back, The policeman was still hot on his heels. Just then, Christopher saw a railway station. He ran through the door and hurried out onto the platform. The train was just about to arrive. When he glanced behind him, he saw the police officer coming through the door. Christopher jumped on the platform and landed on the tracks. Scrambling to his feet, he tried to cross the railway line before the train came. But the laces of the stolen Nikes became entangled in the rails. He tripped and fell onto the tracks. Christopher looked up just in time to see the train bearing down on him. It ran straight across his legs and cut off his feet at the ankles. The horrified policeman saw everything that happened and immediately called an ambulance. The terribly injured boy was rushed to the hospital. He was bleeding profusely, and doctors were worried he wouldn't make it. After the ambulance left, the policeman went onto the tracks. He collected Christopher's severed feet and dropped them into a plastic bag. The feet were still inside the Nike sneakers, which had been stained with red blood. Am I gonna be the one to say it? Seriously, nobody else is gonna say it. I'm gonna have to be the one that looks like a bad guy. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Here it comes. He deserved it! He deserved it! I don't care what anybody says. He deserved it. You deserved it, Christopher, you spoiled little bastard. If I had it my way, I would freaking smack you across the face with those sneakers. How about that? Okay, I just let out some of the rage. But that's what happens when you're a spoiled little bastard. And you just get everything you want, and then you think you're entitled, and then he goes and attacks this innocent kid to the point of death. In fact, I think he did kill him because it said he stopped moving. So he's a freaking murderer just for a pair of Nikes. Like, what the fuck, man? You deserve that. Woo! I'm taking this story a little too seriously, guys, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash a like on it, and also let me know in the comment section that you are a proud member of the What Shall We Do Next Again Army. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and remember the most important thing, chase your dreams and keep on fighting. Peace out, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy my videos and you would like to support me and my channel more and also be featured in my videos, go check out my Patreon. Link is in the description. I would really appreciate any help you guys have to offer. As you can see, we have different tiers, different rewards, so go over there, check it out, and I would really appreciate that. Every little helps. Thank you so much. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell on, and also follow me on all my social media. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat. So go follow me on all of those, and remember the most important thing, I love you guys, and chase your dreams.